up, you guys? We got the Beach Boys again. Yes, the Beach Boys. I think this is pronounced Kokama? Kokama. Oh, I know you guys get tired of me pronouncing stuff, but gosh, they pick words that I have never seen before, and it's just like, let's get it, you guys. The Beach Boys. I love the Beach Boys. They're just like so humble and so relaxing with their band. Like, they don't do the extra or go the extra mile with it. Let's get to it, you guys. This is the lyrics video, or I can try to do the 1988, but I don't know if it'll get blocked, so I guess we can do that one. We'll see. Let's go, you guys. Ooh, look at some views. Did it just say baby mama?
Virgin Islands. There's a place called Little St. James. That's where the virgins go. They won't stay virgins for long. Buried in the sand, unless you get busy with your hand. Harvey Weinstein needs some lotion rubbed on his gland. Island for widows with children playing some badminton.
I think I'm seeing like famous faces in here. Looks like the Beach Boys.
That's Wexner, that's expert. His secret he'll observe. You'll get there young and you'll never grow old. That's where we wanna go.
Oh, I'm loving their attitude. Okay, you guys, so I grew up on this, you guys. I've heard this in I think movies, and I grew up on it, you guys. So I know this song. This is pretty exciting that I know this song, you guys, but I didn't know who sing it. So you guys, this is pretty exciting.
You know he touches kids. Lolita Express. The flight logs are sure to impress. Ken Starr, Bill Barr, Bill Gates, everyone in Congress. After our short flight, temple painted blue and white. You asked me, could this be real? I'm getting a phone call from Israel. Island for bloodsucker. If she's young, he'll fuck her. Steve Hawking, not walking, taking off your stocking. Mick Jagger, Dick Swagger, he's a baby gather. You'll get there young and you'll never grow old. That's where we wanna go. Island for David Blaine did magic on that plane. Everybody knows Comet Bean Pond's the place to go. But if you wanna go and get away from it all, Island for widows with children playing some badminton. Chris Tucker, bloodsucker, if she's young, he'll fuck her. Prince Andrew, he can do any girl is brand new.
So this was basically about taking a pretty girl that you like and giving her a good time, showing her a good time, taking her places where you know it's beautiful. You're gonna have a nice time. We can take it slow. I'm loving their attitude, loving their vibe, the freaking scenery vibe. Like, take me to, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Kokomo. So let me know how you guys feel. Smash like button, you guys, and hit that red one, and we'll keep the videos on the channel. Let's go, y'all.
Podawful TV. Oh, y'all is doing it right. Podawful sucks, you faggot. Boy. You scam artist, douchebag. You're the worst, motherfucker. Fucking dweeb, faggot, jackass, pot awful, sucks. You know what? You're not funny. I want to really kick your ass. You're human trash.
My mom doesn't like it when I mention pod awful anymore.
All right, and there we go. Oh, hey, sorry, I didn't see you come in there. I'm actually setting something up here. This is great. I actually just discovered for the first time a song. It's by a band. I've never heard of these guys. They're called, let me look at this. The Beatles? Have you ever heard of these guys? They're crazy. A lot of people have been suggesting I listen to this thing called The Beatles. What is a yellow submarine exactly? Well, guess what? I can listen to that song because here's the thing. I have one simple trick. You know, music producers, the music industry hates me. Here's one simple trick on how you can abuse fair use and stretch it to the absolute fucking limits of its meaning. No copyrights intended. Welcome, everybody. I'm your host, Jesse P.S. This, of course, is Pod Awful, and we'll be listening to all sorts of music tonight. Because legally speaking, we can. We're live as we are every Sunday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, podawful.tv on Sundays, podawful.pizza on Wednesdays for our premium episodes. And as you saw there, that was my own song at the beginning, a little parody song, a little Kokomo that lovely woman was reacting to. There's all of these reactions. The internet, I mean, YouTube is littered with these music reaction channels. We've talked about them before. We'll get into it. Of course it is, though. You know, the internet is a toilet and everyone is eating the feces out of it. Let's check in the chat room and see what they're saying in there. We're live. What are they saying in the chat room? The Big Cheese. Jesse stole parodies from Ear Juice, they say. That's true. So the Beatles is a rap group? I don't know. I have not heard these guys yet. If these are white rappers, I'm going to lose it. We're all regarded here. LOL, India Reacts. That's right. Her name is India Reacts. There's a lot of these people. I was sort of reintroduced to them. Now, I first talked about these reaction channels in one of our Friday shows in the Pizza Fund, one of our old premium shows. And I introduced some of my listeners to somebody, a channel called, I don't know, they're called like Amos and Andy or something. Let's take a look at this just as a refresher course to get back into this concept, because the first time I saw one of these, it was these guys, and I was cheesed, man. I didn't know what I was looking at when it came. I couldn't believe my eyes. I certainly couldn't believe my ears. You know, I'm plagued with copyright notices on YouTube, constantly getting copyright notices on YouTube. So when I saw this, man.
All right, Patreon videos for this month. Now, these are the videos that YouTube won't allow us to play on here.
Okay, so as you can see, here's Amos and Andy. What they do, if you've never seen one of these channels before, because maybe you're an old man like me. I don't know about you, but holy Christmas, I am elderly, all right? There's no two ways about it. I'm an old man. I don't know what's going on. I don't listen to music. I never listen to music. I certainly don't listen to music now. And I guess at first I thought maybe this channel exists just to make me feel even older. I mean, criminy. These two, all right, by the way, you've got Amos, you've got Andy here. You've got Spider-Man from the movies. You've got Andrew WK's Down syndrome brother. Let's take a listen. If you don't know what this is, they're Zoomers, all right? They're young guys. And according to them, they've never heard the songs that are constantly playing on the radio.
Heartbreaker by Led Zeppelin.
Starless by King Crimson.
And Purple Haze by the one and only Jimi Hendrix.
Yep, and it's all for just $1, and that's half your morning coffee. So we will see you guys there. Link in the video description. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. This was a great life. We're back with our first Dire Straits track.
Okay, now Dire Straits. Now I know Dire Straits because much like in that parody song at the beginning of the show, I have done a Dire Straits parody song before. You can find it on my backup channel, youtube.com/podawful2. It was a parody of the Money for Nothing. You know, I want my MTV. Great song. I recommend it. Go check it out. youtube.com/podawful2. So I know the Dire Straits, and they're before I'm an old man. They're before my time, but I still know who the Dire Straits. Everybody kinda should know. You probably know the song I just referenced at the very least. And if you don't know that one, then you know this one. But these two who consider themselves to be music heads, to be into music. I'm not into music. These guys, you can tell this guy's into music because he's got long hair. Now, people mistake me for being into music because I have long hair. But let me tell you something. I don't know. I woke up like this. It just happened. I don't know what happened to me to make me not into music. This guy's into music. They put a guitar. This is the type of dude where you walk into his apartment where he lives with two other guys, and they have a shelf. They've got a shelf behind them of beer cans. Like, wow, check it out. We actually, can you believe it? We drink. I know, we're in college. And also on the wall, mounted to the wall, a guitar. Okay.
I have not heard any Dire Straits. I feel like I've heard the name.
I think I've heard the name at some point in my life. I haven't actually seen it written down or whatever until YouTube. I've gotten several suggestions for this song.
I have no idea what to expect at all.
I don't even know what genre. I'm guessing some type of rock.
Yeah.
That's our audience. That's what they're probably going to suggest most of the time. But I have no idea what to expect. But this is apparently their banger.
Their banger? Yep. Ooh, well, if it's their banger,
this one's their banger.
Slap that subscribe button.
There is a little bit on Down Syndrome WK. There is a little bit of Mersh eye going on. Don't worry. Don't adjust your TV sets. Yes, he is looking into the music dimension.
That subscribe bell. Make sure you stay notified on all of our videos for this because you wouldn't want to miss Dire Straits.
All right, let's go and dive into it, man.
They're diving in. All right, so this is the good part. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to play this. We're going to do this episode. Even the parody I did at the beginning of the show, I know I'm going to get a copyright hit on, so I don't know how these channels are huge. Let me be clear. This channel is huge. It's gigantic. They get millions of views. They have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and these guys aren't the only ones. I don't know how they make any money off of it because everybody on YouTube makes money off of ads except me, and you can't run ads if you've got copyright strikes and copyright notices. So I'm going to play this because I don't care about ads. I did just find out, though, by the way, we have pleased the network executives so much with our return to Pod Awful in the new year. They've loved the shows we're doing so much. They reinstated monetization on my channel. I didn't even ask for that. It just happened. Just woke up the other day, and now somebody even just sent in a super chat. In fact, Jack101 just sent in a super chat. Apparently, you can send stickers now. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm going to tell you now. I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to read your super chats, okay? No guarantee there. I didn't turn it on. YouTube turned it on. I haven't figured out how to turn it off yet. So it's there. Maybe it'll show up on the screen. I don't know. I don't care. You don't have to pay me to talk. I'll just read the chat as I feel like it. Seems like a pretty good deal, right? So anyway, these guys, I assume they just mentioned a Patreon. I assume, though, they run ads on their channel. I don't know how these guys get away with it. Let's see if we can get away with it, though, because technically speaking, I'm reacting to a reaction. They call these things, by the way, first listen reactions. That's the premise here. It's the first time you've ever heard it. Watch them live as they experience the international language of music for the first time. Now, obviously, to do this, they're going to have to provide commentary the same way I do in order to even cover their video. I'm having to say something about this video. I can't just sit here and nod my head along to this video, can I? Oh, wait. Oh, shit.
You get a shiver.
Maybe I can.
It's raining in the park, but meantime. Sound of the river, you stop and you hold everything.
Okay. So Andrew Down Syndrome K has gone into another dimension. His eyes rolled back into his head, and he will not be prying them open at any time. Tom Holland, on the other hand, he's just trying to get into the funkity, frickety grooves of the licks of the guitar. Now, at some point in this thing, this video is 10 minutes long. At some point in all of this mess, they are going to comment on it. But it's no time soon.
A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. feel alright when you hear the music ring. Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces coming in out of the rain.
This is hilarious. So I just mentioned the thing about the super chats. Back when we still did them, back when I was still cool with super chats, I set up a thing where the light would flash when a super chat comes in. Apparently that's still set up. It's been years. I guess that's still set up. The cool thing I've noticed is it looks like it's barely visible. It looks like you can barely read the super chats on screen here. Perfect.
They hear the jazz go down.
Oh wait, hang on. I gotta make this legal. Hang on.
Competition in other places.
This is all you gotta do. You don't even have to put no copyrights intended anymore. This is the white person version.
Way on down south. Way on down south.
Okay, so I believe they've gone to sleep. I think we're now in a fugue state. They're dreaming. If you were to wake them up, they would probably shuffle off this mortal plane into another kind of existence that they're not quite ready for. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to wake up a guy in this state. In fact, he might lash out. It's dangerous. Watch out. You have to call the authorities and make sure he's going to be okay before you even go, hey, buddy, are you sure? This is the thing you see on the train at 3 a.m. in New York City. You're riding on the subway. You see a guy doing this. Now, obviously, I have a huge problem with this. And my problem with it is who and huh? And, of course, what? And, obviously, why? Why? But the answer is always the same. The answer is everyone on the internet but me is stupid, including you. Now, some of you watch this. Some of you watch this stuff. Some of you are a little bit brighter. Maybe you've never heard of this. Maybe you've never seen it. But I can explain exactly where this sort of thing comes from. This is what you call boomer bait. Okay? This is Zoomers baiting boomers. We'll explain that a little bit more, but let's just watch these idiots nod their heads. You know what? I'm going to put it in fast motion here. I don't know when they start talking again, but I'm so sure that it's so little and so few and far between that I can put this on 2 times speed and really we won't miss much. Let's see what happens.
Check out he knows. But strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make that cry all silly. His an old guitar is all he can afford. When he gets up on the lights, play his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene.
A lot of music is passing here. They're just nodding their heads. YouTube is cool with this.
Saving it up Friday night.
They're like, yeah, buddy, go for it.
With the Sultans. With the Sultans of swing. Fooling around in the corner. Jumping dressed the best brown baggies in their platform soul. They don't give a damn about it.
Okay, in the chat room, they say, this is the best. I'm a lazy millennial. My heart. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. We are the Sultans. We are the Sultans. Man, you think Mark Knopfler wrote this song and ever could see this coming? Is that the guy from Dire Straits? I don't know music. I think that's the name of the guy from Dire Straits. Imagine being Knopfler. Which I know is difficult to do because it sounds like he's some sort of wood elf. Imagine being Knopfler and it's, I don't know when this song came out, the early 80s. And you're saying, and somebody comes to you, they travel back in time, you know, there's a flash. And they go, no, don't write this song. What? Why? Because of the Zoomers. And then the guy just disappears.
Playing bad. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans. Yeah, the Sultans.
Now, I haven't watched this video in over a year. It was over a year ago I first introduced this in the Pizza Fund. Haven't really been keeping up with it since. I'll tell you why we're back on this topic now, though. But with these guys, is it really, do they not talk again until the end of the song? Is this literally just a 10 minutes video of watching 2 guys slowly nod their heads until they drool?
Creole.
I'm not, by the way, I'm not speeding this up to subvert copyright. I think I have a more fair use claim here than these two morons do. I'm just doing this because this video is so long and I want to see if they ever talk. Nothing. So they get to we're at the bridge, we're at the solo, and that's the perfect time to pause it for a second and go, wow, let's really take in the things we've heard so far. Let's really make sure that we are being transformative in all of this. Nah, don't bother. Let's just listen.
Then man steps right up to the microphone. Say that last till the time bell ring.
Oh, Tom Holland just got really into it. He looked at, this is the cool part. See, there's a lot of reaction channels like this, and it's oftentimes two people, two dudes, guy and a girl, whatever. It's oftentimes two people, and they like to check in with each other. Unfortunately, Spider-Man picked as his partner a guy with Down syndrome. So he went to check in going, wow, these are tasty licks. And the other guy he was just drooling down his mouth. He needs a bib. He needs a music bib to fully enjoy this. This is the Lobster of songs for him. He tried to check in. He got nothing. So he went, eh. And then he went back to just nodding his head. It's insanity.
We are the Sultans. We are the Sultans of Swing.
He still go ooh, ooh, and the way he morphs and contorts his face. Again, only Spider-Man does this. You know, Spider-Man has to be able to do that because he's able to somehow make facial expressions through a mask. That's never made sense. So I guess he has to do these over-the-top facial expressions. Meanwhile, the other guy is just drifting off. He looks like he's becoming a dream catcher at this point. Yeah, he's really contorting his face. I mean, listen, I would give it to you if you were the guy playing the guitar right now. You know, when you're Jimi Hendrix and you're like feeling the thing you are doing, and also, by the way, you are high, then I kind of understand the part where you start going, ooh, that's tasty. I mean, does he ever watch this back? Do they ever watch it back? They made this. Do they ever watch their own video back? He had to edit it. There were some edits in this, right? So do they ever sit there and watch it back and go, wait, what are we doing? What is this? This is a sewer. Okay, I can't. I was going to let it keep going to the end. I can't wait any longer. So let's put it back on normal speed and let's just get to the end here. Jesus Christ. Oh, I wasn't that far from it. We actually weren't that far. Okay, you know what? I should have just let it play.
All right.
Well, that was. I liked it.
I really liked it too. I think the thing is that I do want to address, first of all,
Yeah.
the guitar saved the song for me.
Dude.
Just the entire
Literally.
True. Yeah.
100.
My favorite part is that this rock song had a guitar in it. Great commentary. You know what, guys? Forget the recording contracts. Forget the entire music industry. Forget making sure that people get the royalties for the music they created. Let's let these guys play the song in its entirety and then add to it the delicious commentary of, wow, the guitar, right? You know what I mean? It had a guitar, so anyway, can I write for Rolling Stone now?
Dude, the lead lines from the very beginning, the lead guitar was the ish for me. The singer, he was good for what he was doing, but
okay, it was the ish. Now I remember that line from the last time we played this, so I'm gonna end it there. It was the ish. That's all you need. There's not going to be. I mean, there's several more minutes of this thing. There's not going to be better commentary than that. It was the ish. Well, thanks, boys. I guess I could have just listened to this on my own, but why bother doing that when I could have a friend simulator? Thank you, internet. Life is hell. Anyway, okay, so we get it. Zoomers baiting boomers. Boomer bait. That's what this thing normally is. Usually, at least with these guys, I thought it was pretty safe to say, their whole thing is, and you'll notice with a lot of these reaction channels, what they never do is they never say the song is bad. Every song they listen to has a tasty enough lick to actually stick your tongue out to. They never have a mean thing to say. They never go, huh? Wait a second, what? They can play like the hokiest, corniest, one-hit one. These kids, one day they're going to exhaust all of the songs. And it's at that point that they will have to react to 1996's How Bizarre. And at that point, if they say that song is good and they start doing that head bobbing thing to it, then you will know for sure that it's all a grift. It's all just, if we say it's a good thing, then the people who like the song will like us. They'll hit subscribe and they'll keep watching. And the most important viewer base with that are the boomers, because the boomers watch it and go, huh, so these kids actually like the things that I enjoyed when I was their age. Wow, I guess this generation isn't so completely down the toilet, you might as well throw it all away. Holy cow, what are we doing? Dear Lord, please help us. There's something wrong with the children. I know we screwed up as the boomers. I know we did. We've left them nothing. But God, we certainly have the education and all of the resources at hand. Literally, the entire Earth's knowledge is at the touch of your fingertips. Yet these kids, every day on Twitter, are asking, who is Paul McCartney and why does he look like my kindly lesbian aunt? Anyway, when they get to How Bizarre, that will truly be a bizarre one. When they get to How Bizarre and they go, wow, this truly is How Bizarre. I like that part where the guy goes, how bizarre, how bizarre. Like he doesn't even pronounce bizarre all the way. Yeah, I really like that when they get to that point. That's when you can hang it up, okay? That's when on YouTube you can just hang it up. You can just go, we're done. Thank you so much. In fact, I want somebody to look up for me, has anybody reacted to the song How Bizarre? Now, if they push past that and get to Len's Steal My Sunshine, well, that one's actually a banger. So, okay, this is what got me back into this. This is what has pulled me into this horrific world and why the past week of my life has been spent researching this. Thanks. I love doing this show. I love it. It's so much fun. I love it. I discovered, and I hate to even say this, it's embarrassing for me to say this. I don't want to tell you this. This is something, this is one of those things that should be a family matter kept private. You've got that one sort of inbred cousin that no one talks about. That's a family matter. You keep that in the family. The thing I'm about to tell you, I'm forced to tell you to give you some sort of semblance of why we're discussing this, but I do not want to tell you because it will bring shame upon my bloodline. The reason that we are going over this is this past week, I discovered that my 75-year-old father watches these YouTube channels. Now, silly me, I thought, my dad doesn't even know what YouTube is. He's 75. He's 75 years old. The last time I saw him try to use a computer, he held the mouse up to his ear and said, operator. So I'm not sure he would know how to make... This guy has figured out smart TV. He's watching YouTube on his television. Let me tell you something. I'm so old, I don't even know how to do that. And I refuse to learn. And that's what you should do. What you should do is you should reach your mid-30s and go, done. I've learned all the things I'm going to learn. I have figured out all the technology I'm ever going to figure out. My dad shouldn't have ever used anything beyond a rotary phone as far as I'm concerned. And now this man is watching Twins the New Trend. Do you not know what Twins the New Trend is? Well, you're stupid because they're one of the biggest things on YouTube. Why, they have 752,000 subscribers. They routinely get millions of views for bobbing their heads to music. But what makes them different? What makes them so much more popular than old Andrew and Andy over here? I'll tell you. They're black. You never saw it coming, did you? Check it out. This video has over 8 million views on it. And there's an actually very interesting little point about this one that we'll come back to. Let me introduce you first, though, to my dad's favorite YouTube channel, which, by the way, hey, Dad, I'm on YouTube. He wouldn't understand this. Anyway, here's my dad's favorite YouTube channel. It's Twins the New Trend.
What's up, YouTube? Back with another video, back with another banger, back with another reaction.
By the way, I mean, these kids, nice kids. They're kind of funny. I get it. Let me be very clear. I want to preface this by saying I 100% understand why this works. I 100% understand why my dad falls for it. But there is a scary part where, if you think about it, my dad's from what in polite company you refer to as another time. You know what I'm talking about? He was born in 1945. Why? Hitler was still alive when my dad was born. So I look at these fellows and I go, seems like nice kids, I'm used to this. But my dad, when he looks at them, he should be having Vietnam flashbacks. His eyes should go gray. They should become glassy. I know for a fact, I've heard enough stories from my father where he was growing up, it was a segregated city where you cross this one street and you're not supposed to cross that one street. If you're from one race, you don't go to the other race's neighborhood. So it's you might think to yourself, wow, that's very progressive of your dad. But no. No, it isn't. No, it's not. I'll tell you why in just a sec.
Let's get it. To myself, but back down from a challenge or a run. Close mouth.
I do this, it's okay.
So I ain't bite my tongue. Gotta get to this bread for all the days I ain't have a crumb. Glad I found this rapping shit, thought we was stuck in the slums. Yeah, I made mistakes out here, I had to learn I was young. Married to the game.
So my dad's the type of guy, he's so old that he thinks like, hey, you can't spell crap without rap. That's he would say that unironically. He's the type of guy who, if he was going to watch a YouTube channel, I would assume it would be Revenge of the Sis.
Backing up game, Hey, got Phil Collins now. It's called In the Air Tonight. We don't know what this stuff was.
Yeah, we don't know what to expect.
This is the funniest part. When my dad watches this, he has no idea what they're saying the entire time. He can't make heads or tails of a single word of it. Now, I know some of you out there probably are the same way. So I'm going to try to interpret for you, okay? I spent 10 years in Brooklyn, New York. I do speak a little bit of the ebony flow. So if you'll allow me, they just mentioned that they are going to be reviewing today Phil Collins' In the Air Tonight. They don't know this man from a hole in the ground.
Hey, I've seen a lot of people question this from video to video, man. I meant to do this, but I finally got to it.
So multiple people have been asking them to cover this exact video. And while he has been intending to do so for some time now, it slipped away from him until this point. He has finally reached that point where he can finally cover this video.
Appreciate your fan love, like, subscribing. New.
Man, make sure you get that merch. Don't forget.
Without further ado.
I don't know what the other one said.
Man, let's get into it.
This video.
He's a little whispery. I don't know. You got to be... one way to be cool, if you are a POC, is you whisper all the time. You're always keeping a secret. Yeah. You know what? Actually, what I was about to say was, the thing is, I actually don't be, I don't even need y'all to know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So they're always saying, you know what I'm saying, but then, Okay. So you know the song. Everybody knows the song. Except probably black kids. This one, I believe, it's not the other kids, those white guys. I don't believe, I think they're lying. I think most of the time these reaction channels are lying when they say it's their first time hearing these songs. I believe them on this one. I feel like a black kid growing up listening to hip hop, he probably doesn't know who Phil Collins is. So that is, I get it. It's kind of interesting. How do they enjoy this?
What is this about? What is this about?
Let's see.
And see, now I'm watching this, and I'm looking at their faces, and I'm going in my head, this is too slow. There's no way. They can't keep, they're not going to, your attention span is too short. Just their age alone would tell me, no, you can't listen to a song like this. And we all know what's coming, except for them. So I can't imagine them to actually enjoy this, but part of the grift of getting the boomers is that you have to pretend like you like it.
Sound like a ring entrance or something. Okay, hold up.
All right, it's getting in there.
Sound like they finna go crazy.
By the way, has this ever been done before? Has anybody reacted to people reacting to songs before?
It look like he's staring at my soul.
For real.
Yeah, I can't look at him, man. Nah,
So they're scared of the scary white man's stare. Which I get, actually. They're right about that one. Phil Collins a little creepy looking.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Now, here's where things change. Here's where my mind was changed on this just a little bit. You see, his voice in this song, there's a little bit of that vocoder kind of, there's a little bit of effect on it. You know, he's got a little bit of, maybe, let's try a little bit of this. He's got a little bit of, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. And he's got a little of that on there, right? And that kind of sounds a little bit like auto-tune, which these guys would be not only used to, they would like. And most of the music is auto-tune, right? So to them, well, maybe this isn't so bad.
Yo, hold up.
Hold on.
He said, hold on.
It was what, let me rejuvenate.
I think that's what my dad liked. There's a bizarre sort of mutual racist thing going on here between the people watching these channels and the people producing these channels. It's a little bit, well, here's what I like to call it. I believe when it's not the white kids doing it, you know, that's just boomer bait. I believe when our friends of the night do these sorts of channels, and there's a lot of it. It seems to be more black folks doing these channels than otherwise, and I think it's because it's easier for them to get away with it, because in the case of black people doing reaction channels, it becomes a new thing. It becomes white people porn. I know what you're thinking. White people porn, isn't that just the first page of Pornhub? Isn't that all of the porn before you click the fetish tabs? Yes, but I'm talking about a different thing here, okay? White people porn. This is something, and this is something that boomers are susceptible to. This is something that boomers secretly dream about, even the racist ones, maybe especially the racist ones. Every single one of them is sitting there all the time going, God damn, these Mexicans and these Afro-Americans, you know, I mean, why don't they just pull it together and be a part of our culture? We've got the good one. Why don't they just like Phil Collins and Rush? Today's Tom Sawyer, a mean stride. Why can't they just do that? So when they see a video like this, these guys, they're playing into it. They're going, oh, okay, this is all right. Oh, this is, and of course it's all right. Rap songs are all right. I mean, some rap is great. So in both sides, the other party could be liking what the other person is doing, but this is a grift. And the boomers fall for it because it's white people porn, because it's something that they've been wishing their whole lives to go, why can't black people just be white people? And this is almost making it happen. It's like so close. It's like, hang on a second. If you could like, I don't know, Aqualung, then we're pretty much the same person. That's how the boomer brain works. White people porn.
Hey, man, let me put on the seatbelt real quick, man.
Let me rejuvenate.
Hold up.
Hold on, please.
But something interesting does happen here.
You say, hold on, I'm holding on, all right?
Let me get it right. Let me get it right.
Bro,
I ain't let us nose like that.
Come on, man, we got prepared for this. Y'all didn't prepare us, man. Hold up.
So he's got the vocal effect on. They're kind of getting into it. They've got to. It's part of the deal. But
Play that thing.
a little bit more effect. It's happening.
Oh, yeah.
Now he knows. The guy on the left, he's the one. Like, you don't watch for the guy on the right. I don't know their names. They're just both twins, the new trend. Twin 1, he's the guy you watch for. Twin 2, sometimes he's not even in the videos, and you're like, how is it twins then? I don't know. It doesn't matter. You watch for Twin 1 because Twin 1, he likes music. And a black guy who likes music, this is something I had to explain to my dad. My dad was like, yeah, no, I mean, hey, sometimes they'll watch a country song. That's what gets my dad. If they watch a country song and they go, okay. Oh, that fools a boomer so easily. And I had to explain to him, you know that like black guy who is into music listens to every type of music the same way a white guy would, right? Like maybe even more so. Like you have to understand, rap couldn't exist without other music. They're sampling it. So they like all the music. This is me talking to my dad. They like all the music. And he's like, I don't know. I think this one just got him. I think they just suddenly like bad Leroy Brown.
Can you feel it coming in the air tonight?
Now in the chat room, they're saying, wait till the drums come in. They're going to flip. Of course. But watch Twin 1. It's already happening. Something is happening. There's a magical thing going on here, and I think this is actually what draws boomers like my dad in. It's not here. I know some of you are sitting there like getting ready to do the drum thing alone in your home, and it's so embarrassing because you're so early. Called you. I want you to admit in the chat room if I just called you out.
Well, if you told me you were drowning,
Oh, okay.
I would not lend a hand.
The one thing I do wonder is, like, do they understand the lyrics? Like, when I listen to a rap song the first time, I don't have a fucking clue what they're saying. Is that the same way the other way around, or do we just speak English too good?
I've seen your face before, my friend, but I don't know if you know who I am.
Me. Shalyn in the chat room says, me. Of course I got you, Shalyn. Dum-dum, says Brooke in the chat room. Is there a channel where an old white man reacts to black music? Great question. I don't know. I couldn't find one like that. I was wondering the same thing. I did not find one like that. But it would never be as successful. It would be successful for like a minute. I'll tell you what would happen if a white guy did this. If my dad did this. If let's say my dad, my 75-year-old Southern father, decided to start a YouTube channel where all he listens to is rap music. So he puts out a video. He's like, all right, so y'all been telling me for a while now, I got to react to this 99 Problems. I guess so. All right, hit play. If you having good problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99. And my dad he would sit there stone face. This is the problem. He'd just be like, he wouldn't know to fake it, you know? And I don't think he would like it. I don't think, even if he did, if he figured out liking it, like if he figured out, okay, at least give it a shot. Maybe just give it a fair shake, you know? Okay, I like this part where the cop pulls him over, you know, something. He just gives it some sort of positive part. Am I under arrest or should I guess some more? Well, you was doing 55 and a 54. And my dad's sitting there like, okay, yeah, no. Maybe he sings along to just the white people part of 99 Problems. Here's what would happen. At the best case scenario, It would go to the front page of Reddit. It would be the top post. He would get 100,000 subscribers. And then immediately following that, no one would ever watch another video again after that. That is the old white guy version of this. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a guy out there who is doing that and is huge. I've never heard of him. I've never heard of anybody. So I don't know. That is my prediction, though. It's just not going to be as good because this is bait for boomers, but kids are watching this too because of course they are. Because everything on the internet that is inexplicable is explained by children watching it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I was there and I saw what you did. I saw it with my own two eyes. So you couldn't wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies.
Yeah. Okay.
And I know some of you just did it again. Some of you at home, you were sitting there and you were going, and and by the way, that's not even the direction to go on the drums. The snare is over there. Why did you go that direction? You're too early. Okay, give it a second. The whole song is a buildup.
I can feel it coming in the air.
Okay, so here's where it starts getting good. All right. This guy is now beating his chest along to the song. That's a good thing. We also have another very big clue to the fact that Twin One is actually enjoying this one. Now, I think he's faking it on the country songs. If this guy watched Elvis, he'd be sitting there shocked to his core. I don't think he'd understand a single thing he was looking at if he was watching an Elvis video. I'm telling you, though, on this one, he is enjoying it. And I'm not just being a boomer and falling for the bait. I'll tell you why. I know something that maybe some of you don't.
So I could see somebody, this like a WWE entrance, but I could see somebody walking down to them.
Okay, now you lost me on wrestling. But if you're even saying something like that, at least you're trying to go, okay, I could see this working somewhere. The problem here is, of course, that so far the beat hasn't really kicked in. Obviously, he needs a little bit of beat or he can't fully enjoy it, but we're about to get there.
Yeah, killing this guy, for real.
So close.
Well, I've been waiting for this moment all my life.
Oh, we're almost there.
He's been waiting for this moment all of his life.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
I bet if I checked my email right now, I've already got copyright notifications. I should have just hit monetize on this episode. Just make a couple bucks before they take it all. You know? Fuck them. They're going to put ads on this episode anyway. My whole thing is, I don't want to bother you with the ads. I hate the ads. They're putting ads on everything.
Waiting for this moment all my life.
Wait for this moment.
Well, I remember. Okay, so he likes the effect. You can tell the vocal effects are really getting him. This face right here. This face is 100% proof that he is enjoying this song. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a phenomenon known as stank face.
Remember, don't worry. How could I ever forget? It's the first time.
Here we go.
Hey, Billy.
Yeah.
The last time we ever met.
Almost there.
But I know the reason why you keep me silent. No, you don't believe.
Yeah. Okay.
The hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. Some strangers to you and me.
Okay, so they're losing it now. Now they're into the song. Now they're into it.
Sleeping on him. Let's wake him up.
You already, he said felt like y'all sleeping on me. Let's wake him up.
He said, I felt like y'all sleeping on him. Wake him up.
Come on, he ain't killed that, bro. Hey, that was cold.
I gotta download this to my phone.
That was cold how you did that. I ain't gonna lie, Phil. You got me on that.
I ain't never seen
nobody
got me
on that one, man.
I ain't never seen nobody drop a beat 3 minutes in a song.
Drop the beat at the end of the song.
Okay, that's pretty good. He's never seen somebody drop a beat 3 minutes into the song. That's pretty good. It's actually 3 minutes and 50 some seconds.
Hey, that's funny.
That was good, man. That's unique.
Most definitely, that is true. I never seen.
All right, so we're all on board now. Now we're all on board. You see, even I'm having fun with these guys now. It's bait. They are getting you, but I'm sticking with it because I need to explain to you stank face.
Somebody drop a beat at the end of the song.
That's crazy.
But it is what it is.
Let's wake them up.
Okay, let's take a look very quickly. Computer enhance, if you could. RoboCam, if you could zoom in for me over on Twin 1. Thank you. That face right there. All right, maybe not the best example of it. We probably already had some good ones. In fact, I might roll it back a little bit. Let me try to find a great example of what's known in the black community as stank face. And this is how you know it's 100% real that he's actually enjoying himself. When you see a black guy look like he can smell a fart from a million miles away, he's enjoying himself. I don't know what it is. They got an extra bone in their nose or something, but a black guy can smell music. And black guys have foot fetishes. They want it to be stinky. They like this, the nastier, the better. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's what you want to see. If a black guy looks like he's about to puke from the putridness of how nasty that beat you dropped 3 minutes in is, then you have done something right, at least in his books. Let me roll it back to where we were. Oh, look at that stank face. Look at that stank face. That is some extra stinky stuff. He might as well be he might as well be taking off a woman who's been working all days, sweaty sock, and wringing it out into a glass and then just downing. Oh, 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 nasty, nasty. Hey, I'll tell you how I know this for a fact. Jay-Z, if you ever, speaking of 99 Problems, you ever see Jay-Z listening to a beat? Like, there's this famous, he made a documentary about making the Black Album, and there's this great scene in it where he's got Timbaland there, he's showing him 4 different beats, it's stuff to choose from. And he goes through one, and Jay-Z's like, I don't know, I'm about to cry. And I sound like a sad Muppet all the time. And then so Timbaland's like, all right, let me eat a banana and play another one. And I know that sounds racist. He really eats a banana. It's not, I didn't make that part up. He eats a banana. And so he plays another one, and Jay-Z's like, I kind of get that whole, yeah, all right, yeah, nah. You got anything with bounce? And Timbaland's like, oh, you want bounce? All right, you want bounce. And so he plays another one, and I think the next one he plays is ended up being a Ludacris song or whatever. And so Hova's like, okay, all right, I'm kind of They didn't know they had the hit until Jay-Z made the stank face. The second it looked like he had ripped a fart and was like, oh, even for me, this is too much. I don't even like the smell of my own brand. That's when they knew. In fact, I can play you the clip here. I've got the clip here. Let's just take a look at it. Let's enjoy it, okay? It's a magical moment. So he's just played him a couple other songs and a couple other beats, and Jay-Z needs just the right one. This one ends up becoming brush what is it? Dirt Off Your Shoulder. So he gave him a little taste. Just a little taste. And already, if the camera whip panned over to Jay-Z right now, he'd be like, his nose, the reason Jay-Z's nostrils are so large is he takes his whole hand and he puts them in there and he stretches it trying to get those beats. That made him stand up. Okay, the man is now standing. You made him vertical with the beat. Uh-oh, something stinky. Now, Timbaland, he made the beat. He's heard the beat. You know, he made it. He's just enjoying. He's what they refer to as feeling himself right now. So he made the beat. He doesn't make the face. Jay-Z's hearing it for the first time. Okay, all right, okay. It's a look of stinky confusion. It's a look of like, did I crap myself or was that you? He's literally holding a banana peel. Again, I didn't make this up. He's eating a banana. Okay, I mean, listen, it's not, make all the Donkey Kong jokes you want. I didn't do this to him. He chose it. He knew he was on camera. See, and then Timbaland looks over at Jay-Z, sees the stank face, and goes, that's it. It's a wrap. I just made $500,000. Oh, nasty. Nasty.
That's that. All right, you pick a pick.
See, and there you go. There you have it, folks. That's how it's done. Stank face. A guy like my dad, he doesn't know about stank face. He thinks the kid doesn't enjoy this. I had to explain to my dad, no, he's enjoying it. He's making that face because it is a nasty beat. It's one of the stinkiest beats he's ever smelled. That's what they like. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. By the way, if I just sit here and do that, I can listen to any song I want. This is now how transformative commentary works. It's incomprehensible how dope it is, says Walk on Water in the chat room. I think that is what's going on. Your brain can't even compute how much you want to dance right now. He just started spitting on himself. The kid just started going. He's become inconsolable. All right, that gives you an idea. Now, this is what I wanted to share with you. This is how insane the YouTube copyright practices are. You would look at this and go, okay, they got big, they got lucky, because really they shouldn't be this big. I mean, they must be getting hit with the notices all the time. Scroll down to the top comment on this video, and I'm not kidding. This is a comment by YouTube, verified checkmark. YouTube commented on this video. YouTube. The platform. Do you understand what I'm saying? YouTube commented and said who else was waiting to see their reaction when the beat drops. And then YouTube used emojis. I didn't even know YouTube was sentient. I didn't know this was possible. So YouTube not only encourages this apparently with certain people, with some people this is allowed, but is like advertising that they're cool with this by commenting on it, by getting the top comment on this. It's insane. It makes no sense. My guess is that video, it's got 8 million views plus. It probably trended on YouTube, so maybe that's something they do when a video trends. I don't know. I don't ever click the trending tab. But it leaves, there's a lot of questions left. And I kind of feel bad about it. I kind of don't like that this is somehow okay. 2 reasons. 1, I feel for the artist. But 2, I feel for the boomers. You know, my dad. I love my dad. Nice guy. My dad. So I worry that they could be taken advantage of. You see, it fills a boomer's head with thoughts that may make sense, may not. In fact, I'll show you what I mean. Unfortunately, there are dangers to the boomer reaction channels. Let's take a look at this, and maybe you'll understand what I mean.
Okay, Phil. This man killed it, bro. He killed that, bro. He killed it.
Maybe these kids aren't so bad. They like the same stuff I like when I was a boy. Maybe black lives do matter. I wonder if they would like me. Maybe we could be friends. I could start listening to rap music. Why not? Try something new. You never know what you might like. What's this? Black Lives Matter. We see you. We love you.
See this bitch ass nigga, you get off my bed. This bitch ass nigga. Fuck off my bed, nigga. Fuck off my bed. Fuck off my bed. Bitch ass nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
Many such cases. Many such cases. Let that be a warning to you. I'm sure those guys are nice, though. Twins the new trend. You know, give them a subscribe. Who cares? I'm probably just a little bit salty. I think my whole thing is I'm a little upset because not only have I come very close to losing my channel over some very BS copyright notices. I got strikes. I got strikes on my channel from copyright stuff where I was parodying songs, where I had to put in effort. I had to sing and write to make them. And meanwhile, these guys just bob their heads and get millions of views. So maybe that's a part of it too. But actually, it might even go a little bit more personal than that.
And all I like to say is I thank Dad for making me strong.
Join our cult on Facebook. podawful.com/cult.
In the chat room, they say, cool ending. I need to join the pizza fund. Thank you. Please join the pizza fund. And by the way, join our cult, podawful.com/cult and podawful.com/discord if you'd like to be a part of the gang here. Nobody does it like Pod Awful. This makes me kind of sad. Was that Twin 2? Dr. Pepper out my nose. Thank you very much, everybody. And I do see the super chats. I have no intention of reading them. You can send them or not. I appreciate them. Thank you. I don't want to read them. You ever seen that before? So anyway, I didn't promise you anything. All right, so anyway, I'm a little salty, I guess, and it's because it's gotten personal. The whole copyright thing. Some of you know this, some of you don't. Speaking of the Pizza Fund, we've got this thing called the Pizza Fund, podawful.pizza. We built our own Patreon. We've got these different levels in there, and I do these super primo content things, okay? And there's this one show we do. It's in one of our very high tiers. It's called World War. And those of you in that tier may already know this story. Some of you don't. So let me just give you a quick rundown, a little bit of the skinny on this. Tonight might be a little bit of a longer episode, so sue me. Speaking of suing me, I'm being sued, possibly, by the man who wrote the Pod Awful theme song. Now, here's what's going on. You might know this, you might not. He's been a guest on the show. There's this guy named Nick Leva, and Nick wrote the song, the theme song that you listen to at the beginning of every episode of Pod Awful. He wrote it back in 2013. I did not ask him to write it. He just wrote it. And he gave it to me as a gift for all of the kindnesses I had given him over the time we had known each other. I'd helped him out in some pretty tight spots. He was homeless for a while, and I gave him a place to live. I helped him get a job. So in return, he wrote and sang and made a theme song for my show, and I loved it, and I've been using it ever since. The version you listen to now does not include his lyrics and hasn't for some time. The version you listen to now is a remix made by a fan and is not the actual instrumentation he used, and it's not exactly one for one, note for note, the same song either, and that's not for any reason. I have assumed this entire time, as I rightfully should, that I own, believe it or not, the Pod Awful theme song. So, yeah, you would think maybe I own the Pod Awful theme song, right? Well, that's where you might be wrong. You see, Nick came to me and he asked me to stop using the song. And I told him, honestly, I love the song. I associate it with the show I find them to be inextricable from one another. You gave it to me as a gift. I'm going to keep using it. I apologize. I'm sorry. I don't think anybody's going to care if you are still tangentially associated with the show. I'm also not going to delete the episodes you were on. So Nick, being the insane pedophile that he may allegedly be, and by that I mean predator, a paranormal guy, I misspoke. Anyway, this is a digital recreation. I'm not even real. This is a deep fake. I've been a hologram. This isn't even an actual audience. These are bots. I got these from ROTC. So anyway, Nick, being the wonderful guy that he is, he messages me again and says, well, if you don't get rid of it, I'm going to do something about it. And I said, well, what can we do? What are you looking for, Nick? You looking for money? You want me to pay you off? So he said, yeah. He said, I could pay $300 and I could own the song forever. It's mine for keeps. I said, well, seems a little weird to do that when it was a gift to me, but I tell you what, I'll do it. And then he surprised me with something. He said, I want you to give it to a charity. He picked the charity. I gave it to the charity. Bingo, bango, hanging and banging. We were done. Deal done. I owned the song. And a week later, Nick freaked out and he went and filed for a copyright on the song that I now own. A week after this, and by the way, years after he had given it to me, we're talking about 2013 he wrote it, 2020 is when all of this went down. I haven't talked about this publicly a lot, but again, it's in our our World War show in the Pizza Fund, where I go into the nitty gritty. You want the nitty gritty details? You want the really dark stuff? Because, God, there's some dark stuff in this story. I'm talking, you know what? I can't even say. It's in the Pizza Fund. You want it? Go grab it. Podawful.pizza. Anyway, I have since been dealing with this potential legal battle where Nick is now claiming that since he now owns the copyright to the song after the fact, that he's going to sue me if I don't take it down off of every episode of the show. And of course, I can't do that. I mean, it's like physically impossible. I can't remove the theme song from every episode. I'm certainly not going to stop using the song that I paid for and was given as a gift. So I ignored this. Now, I don't know what's going on legal-wise, but I'll tell you what the other thing that happened is. If you don't know Nick from the theme song, if you don't know him as a guest on this show, you may know Nick as the creator of a song that you probably haven't heard on this show for a while called Daddy's Home. This is sort of a meme song we like to play on the show. It's funny. It's got bizarre, a little bit twisted, a little bit dark lyrics, a little bit, well, anyway, I'll save that for the Pizza Fund episode as well, but go listen to that episode and you'll see what those lyrics may be interpreted as. We like to play it on the show because it's sort of an earworm and it's catchy and you hate yourself for singing along to it. It's just one of those songs, you know, you hate yourself after listening to it. I stopped playing it because of these legal advances from Nick. Well, let me tell you something. Recently, after I received this whole monetization thing back on YouTube, which I have not engaged in. I don't turn on monetization on the videos, but I noticed all of a sudden now something new that's happening is I'm getting emails almost every day for every episode where I've ever played Daddy's Home. Nick has now filed a way to get money for that. Okay? So I've got those copyright notices on Daddy's Home. This has never happened before. I guess he signed up for one of these distribution services, and now he makes money off of my show. Now, I'm fine with that. I like it even. I'm glad Nick can make some money off of me using his song for all these years. But I'm a little worried. Because I'm wondering, is Nick going to try to do that with the theme song to this show? Is every episode going to have an ad right before the theme song because Nick is going to claim that he owns the theme song to Pod Awful, which, by the way, when he copyrighted it, he put as the title of the song, Pod Awful theme song. You would think the guy who owns Pod Awful owns the Pod Awful theme song. Who knows? We'll find out in court one day. Now that part irks me. That part I'm a little bit upset with, to be honest. But I've come up with a plan, okay? I realize now, thanks to our friends on the First Time React channels, that I can continue using the song ad-free, mind you, my own intro song. I can use this song as long as I'm bobbing my head over top of it during every intro to the show. So let's try that out now, shall we?
Pod Awful TV. Oh, y'all is doing it right. Pod Awful sucks, you faggot. Puss boy. Keep your day job. You scam artist, douchebag. You're the worst, motherfucker. Get up.
Wow.
Fucking little piece of shit. You're crazy.
Wow.
Faggot, jackass. Pod Awful sucks.
Oh, wow.
You're not funny. I want to really kick your ass.
Doesn't
Wow.
like it when I mention Pod Awful anymore.
Wow. Now that's the word I've learned from these guys. You say wow, you can play any song. I want Nick to understand something. I'm a very, very determined and petty man, and I 100% will start doing that at the beginning of every episode the second I see someone try to claim my theme song, okay? So I just want to be very clear. Don't bother, because I will make it so that you cannot collect on the theme song. I'll continue using it, and I will just go, wow, over top of it. And as we've seen from YouTube, YouTube is cool with that. That's enough. That's transformative. Then I own the theme song. And speaking of owning the theme song, why don't I just go the extra mile? Why don't I just go ahead and make an episode of the show where I own Daddy's Home? He's been making money off of all these old episodes with Daddy's Home on it. I think maybe I should get a little bit of the money on that one. Maybe I should get a little taste. How does that sound to everybody? Well, let's take a stinky listen.
Daddy's home.
Ooh.
No money to worry, baby.
Ooh, this stinks.
Home. Daddy's home.
Oh.
Now you know.
Ooh.
Now you
He said Daddy's Home. Wow.
Daddy's home.
Gross.
Daddy's home.
This is a good song.
No money to worry.
Woo, smells like a violated child. Oh.
Now you know.
Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Oh.
Daddy's home.
Okay, this is the part where I just close my eyes and nod my head.
Daddy has to know you've been about. Daddy wants to know what's underneath those pants. Daddy's home. Daddy's home.
Wow.
Daddy's home. You needn't worry anymore, 'cause Daddy's home. Daddy's home. And now you know. Now you know. Daddy's home.
This is very paranormal.
Daddy's home. You needn't worry anymore, 'cause Daddy's home. Daddy's home. And now you know.
Oh my God. Ew. Oh.
Daddy.
Oh, the song is too good. The beat is too good. Oh. Ew.
Daddy wants to know what's underneath those pants.
Oh.
Daddy's home. Daddy's home. Some boys just need to be spanked. Some boys just need to be spanked. Some boys just ask to be spanked. Some boys just plead to be spanked. And Daddy wants to know you've been.
Wow.
And Daddy wants to feel what's underneath those pants. Daddy's home. Daddy's
my God. That one stank. You know what saved it for me? What saved it for me was the piano. And there you go. Now I have legally transformed this, and this will be the first time with Daddy's Home where I will fight the copyright notice on it, okay? I own that one. Sorry, I transformed it. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry. Learn to pick your battles, Nick. Learn to pick them. This isn't the guy to do it with, okay? I swear. Don't ever come for the theme song. God. Look at what I'm capable of. Look at the lows I'm willing to sink to. All right? Look at the petty I'm willing to go to. Don't ever come for what ain't yours.
Support the show. Join the Pizza Fund. Podawful.pizza.
Pizza.
Podawful.pizza.
Okay, now I gotta say, as much as I like having fun and trying to screw with Nick and all this other stuff, I am actually on the side of the artists on this one. As a guy who runs a show, I've had people stealing my content. I tell people you can upload my stuff, but some people take it a little far. People steal Pizza Fund content. By the way, podawful.pizza, join the Pizza Fund. We don't have ads, and it's completely uncensored. For all those people who care about censorship and all that stuff, the Pizza Fund is now fully uncensored. We don't even have to worry about the music stuff in there anymore. We'll just do whatever we want, okay? Podawful.pizza. Anyway, I am on the side of the artist, though. I am being transformative when I use those songs. I do try to make an effort to always actually do the whole fair use thing and not just the no copyrights intended, y'all. I think this is actually an epidemic. I think it's not only making YouTube stupider, and it's making the population lazier and dumber, but I think it is actually hurting the artists. And I was very happy to find out that there is a group that is fighting against this. There's this group, it's called the Entertainment Lawyer Guild or something like that. And what they've done is they've gone out there and they've gotten big time names to get in on this. They've got Busta Rhymes as a part of this. They've got Grimes. They've got all the big artists jumping on board, and they're getting influencers from Instagram, musicians, models, influencers from Instagram to get in on this brand new hashtag to try to save the artist, to try to let people know, to educate people on fair use and what's acceptable and what isn't. Let's take a look at this wonderful new campaign, shall we? Incredible stuff. Take a look at this.
My name is Sania Antoinette. I'm a musician and model from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My Instagram handle is UKIY0_. The Entertainment Lawyers Guild has partnered with Consolidated United Network for talent and for Kraft macaroni and cheese. Their main goal is to bring as much awareness as possible to the problems that is happening in the music industry today. Being a musician myself, I know how hard it is to get paid the amount of money that we deserve.
Keep the noise down, there's people all around. The neighbors knocking on the door, lower this sound.
One of the main issues that's happening today, as of right now in 2021, musicians aren't getting the amount of money from their copyrights as they should be because people are finding ways to hack the system to get around it. One of the main ways that people have found to get around copyrights is reaction channels. A bunch of your favorite content creators and YouTube influencers use this to get around paying musicians like myself. Reaction channels are hurting musicians, and worse, they are illegal. Many people don't understand or they don't know how much it's hurting the musician. People think that because a song is online posted by the artist, they can use fair use and put it in their own video without giving the musician their copyrights or giving musicians the royalties that they deserve for creating the actual song. So in all, I'm just trying to bring awareness to people and help people understand that creating reaction videos and using a song from a musician with fair use and not giving the musician their credits or their royalties or their copyrights is hurting them in the long run. If you're a musician like myself, or if you're an influencer like myself, or simply if you just want to help spread awareness, please use the hashtag #Don'tReact. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, whatever you do, don't react.
Wow. Hashtag don't react. Powerful stuff from an actual Instagram account, an actual user of Instagram named Sanaya Antoinette, who actually posted a version of that video
And model from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
to her own Instagram page.
UKIY0_, and my website is saniaantoinette.com if you want to check out my work.
Let me listen to this one more time real quick.
Entertainment Lawyers Guild has partnered with Consolidated United Network for talent and for Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Okay, I didn't know that. They apparently partnered with Kraft macaroni and cheese. The Entertainment Lawyers Guild has partnered with Consolidated United Network for Talent and Kraft Macaroni and Cheese, and she tagged at Kraft Mac and Cheese to bring awareness to a huge problem in the music industry. Reaction channels is a way that YouTube and okay, so it's just the same thing. Please remember to respect artists. Hashtag don't react. You know what? We'll talk a little bit more about this in the Pod After show tonight. There's more show tonight after the show. Join the Pizza Fund's $6 level. It's all it takes. $6 level. Get immediate access to our archives, podawful.pizza, and we'll take another look at that in just a bit. Let's go to our final thing here for tonight, though. This is very important. It's kind of a left turn from what we've been talking about to some degree. But I actually was introduced to a guy who turned out to be a musical artist. I didn't even know this. Through Nathan Larson, I found this guy named MCL771. And MCL has been in some dire straits himself, and I don't just mean he's bobbing his head along to the guitar. He's been in a predicament because he got himself wrapped up pretty deep. You know what? Let me just show you something. This is a little bit of a preview from our Wednesday show, just to give you an idea of who he is. This is MCL771. Let's take a look at this. You want me to call you MCL?
Yes.
I'm very disappointed. I have to say it. I'm extremely upset, to be quite honest. You joined the website rapey.su.
To stop it. To put an end to it.
To stop the website. So when you went on there and they were sharing child pornography, what you did was you put your hand over your eyes and went, no, 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 no. And you told them, guys, come on now. It's going to get you in big trouble.
Yes, that's exactly what I did.
And when
I remember spamming the website saying fuck all pedophiles. I kept spamming it.
You spammed their website saying fuck all pedophiles. But you had to do that between different posts of actual nude photographs and video of children being fucked.
I never seen any post like that. No.
Really?
Just like text.
How did you manage to avoid seeing that when that's sort of the basis of the website?
Try not clicking on random links that I shouldn't be clicking on.
Well, wouldn't you? Some people would argue that rapey.su is a random link that you should not have clicked on, yeah?
Yes.
But what you did was you clicked on it?
Yes.
Okay.
By mistake.
By mistake. It was you didn't mean to click on it, it just accidentally happened?
Yes. I didn't really.
What were some of the other things you were clicking on when that accidentally happened? Like, did you accidentally click on, I don't know, a cooking website? Maybe you downloaded some recipes you shouldn't have? Maybe, like, have you ever gone to try to make a cherry pie and you accidentally downloaded a recipe for pipe bombs instead?
No, never.
Really? But this one, in this case, you accidentally clicked on the child porn rape website.
Yes, by mistake. I didn't really mean click on it.
What were you trying to click on? Was there like was it one of those situations where there was a button? It was like in the old days on Windows on the internet where the screen, the window would jump around the screen going, "You are an idiot." You are an idiot. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. And you were just trying desperately to click off of it and you accidentally hit a different link?
I assume so, yes.
It was probably that situation exactly. Okay, so and would you agree then that the song was correct?
Yes. I believe that Nathan Lawrence is framing me because on my podcast.
Wait, hang on a second. Whoa, what do you mean Nathan Larson is framing you? Framing you for what?
Because he left a voice message on my podcast saying that he told the police that I'm the owner of the website.
Wait.
I can say this.
Hang on a second. That doesn't make any sense. Nathan Larson's in jail. How could he leave a message on your podcast?
How he has a cell phone in jail.
He has a cell phone in jail?
Yes, somehow he has that. I don't know how he got that.
Now, okay, hang on a second. Now, this might just have to be between you and me here for a second. If he's got a cell phone in jail, that means he has access not just to you, but to other people, to perhaps more child pornography. I mean, this could actually be in your favor. You say he is trying to frame you. What did he say to you?
He said that he told the police in jail that I'm the owner of the website.
That you're the...
I'm not the owner of the website. I did not create the website.
That you own the website rapey.su?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Did they shut that website down?
I believe not.
It's still up.
I saw it was still open.
When was the last time you saw it?
When I was talking to a fake therapist, a guy trying to pretend to be.
Wasn't that just the other day? I saw your podcast. Didn't you just have that episode up the other day?
Yeah.
So you are still going to rapey.su?
He bore to it. I told him that I would promise myself not to go there anymore.
But then why did you go to it?
Because I was being forced. I was forced to go there. He was forced.
Apparently people are saying MCL is short for male child lover. Is that true?
No, it was supposed to be a rap name.
A rap? Oh, you rap?
Yeah.
Could you give me an example? Could you maybe... Because I didn't know you rapped.
Yo, check it. I flow like water. Fodder. So water.
Okay, that's pretty good. That actually might help your case. Now listen, we have to prove that MCL doesn't mean male child lover. Did it mean something as your rap name?
MC Lance.
MC Lance. Okay, because your name is Lance. So, all right, let's do this then. I think we have a pretty good case here. I think that we could save you from the FBI. And I have had plenty of experience with the Secret Service, with the FBI. Here's what we'll do. You'll make a video. You'll profess your innocence on all of this. Make it a rap video. That way we'll get the views. We need people to see this. People don't want to just hear a guy cry into his microphone. Your podcast is just you every week whining and crying about, oh, I didn't do this and all. But people know you were friends with Nathan. I mean, you were friends with him, right?
Yes, until he stopped commenting on me and stopped talking to me.
So you wanted to be his friend, and that makes it sound like maybe you really were a pedophile, and the only reason you ever turned on him was because he just stopped talking to you.
And I realized what kind of man he is. He's sick, twisted in the head.
Okay, we need people to realize what type of man you really are. And what type of man are you really?
I'm just a nice guy
looking to make friends.
And that's what I want to impart upon this audience now. As you heard, it turns out MCL is a rap artist. I told him I could help him out if he makes a rap song professing his innocence about being a pedophile. Then we could spread the word that this whole thing is untrue. Now, unfortunately, it looks like some people misunderstood my attempt to help MCL. So let me make this clear right now. Number one, for starters, MCL is in the chat right now. He has changed his name to Jack101. He is in the chat room. We had an entire conversation. That's just a preview. You can see the full episode in the premium episodes, podawful.pizza, $12 level for those. Now, without the full context, I could understand you misunderstanding this, but I discovered while talking to him that despite his frequent visits to rapey.su, the child porn website, he himself is not a pedophile. He was there to stop the pedophiles. So luckily, MC Lance himself, MCL, Jack101 now as he's calling himself, did make his rap song to profess his innocence. Let's take a listen to this now, shall we?
I'm being represented by.
It's a little bit quiet, but he's going to start off here. I asked him to say something because we've got some legal representation going on for him.
I'm being represented by Pod Awful and Nick Rikita. Yo, 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 yo. Check it out. I'm not a pedophile, never was a pedophile. I feel like I'm in denial.
Now, this is my first time listening. This is actually my first listen reaction to this one.
I never was a pedophile.
Okay, never was a pedophile. Good start.
I feel like I'm in denial.
Wait a second. Wait, MCL, hang on a second. Let me just start over. I think I misunderstood something. Maybe because I'm first time reacting to this, I missed something there. Let me just listen to that lyric one more time.
Presented by Pod Awful and Nick Rikita.
And this is bars, by the way. I like it so far. It's definitely like you got a good rhyme scheme. You've got a good beat going on.
Yo, 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 yo.
Good flow. Okay, yo, yo, yo.
Check it out.
Checking it.
I'm not a pedophile, never was a pedophile.
I like that part. I'm not a pedophile, never was a pedophile. So that's clear cut.
I feel like I'm in denial.
Now, that's the part where you lose me. The part where you're in denial over whether or not you were a pedophile. I'm not.
Try to change his style.
Wait, what's
this mess I'm in? Let's not try to pretend.
Okay, what are we pretending? I don't like that part either.
This song, it doesn't end. But these people are here to defend.
Sounded like it almost ended.
And
say in the chat room, wait till the drums hit. Okay, let's give it its fair shake.
Yo, check it.
Okay, we're
Fix
checking
my
it.
reputation. Oh, hesitation.
All right.
I'm not a pedophile, never was a pedophile. I'm in denial.
Okay, now you're just straight up saying you are in denial. That's, unless you're into Egypt, that's bad.
This is the style. Kyle.
And it just ends on the word Kyle. Okay. I gotta say, MCL, not a great first start off into this. I'm not sure how many minds we've changed, how many hearts and minds haven't changed on whether or not you were a pedophile when you're claiming over and over again you're in denial. Okay, again, listen to the full episode, and I tell you what, we'll go into a pod after show, and we'll go into, MCL's released some more podcasts. We'll take a listen to those. We'll really dive deep into this whole thing, because now I'm confused on all of it. I don't know what to believe. I do want to believe him. I think he's telling the truth to me. Why would he lie about something like this? I don't know. But, oh, holy crap. Hang on. Before we go, this is cool. All right, before we go, we got a lot of stuff for you in the Pod After Show. Join it. Again, podawful.pizza, $6 level and up. Something we just got. Wow, this is awesome. Okay, a brand new Twins, the new trend reaction video has just come out. They've got their new first listen reaction. Let's take a look at this. This is awesome.
Let's just talk about math. Appreciate the fan love, support y'all been showing. Like, subscribe if you're new.
Yes, sir. Make sure you get the merch. Don't forget.
Let's get it, man.
Get ready. No more
I'm
talking.
being represented by Pod Awful and Nick Riquetta. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. I'm not a pedophile. I'll never be in denial. I'll always tell the truth and tell you that I'm innocent. Never want to end up in prison because it's no good. I'm an innocent man and I make my music for music. And you cannot refuse this. You cannot do this in any way because you have to figure out why I am innocent. Been innocent and I'm like,
bro. I thought he was black.
I thought he was black.
Oh, no, I thought the whole group was black.
I thought that was a black
man. Rap like that? Hold up, man.
Okay.
Come on.
Thought that was a black man.
Good menace of the world that the people have to understand. I'm MC with the L. I can only tell the truth. Even if I can try, because I will never do anything wrong for long. And then we have to sit around and smoke a bong. And then we play ping pong. Yo, 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 check it out. I'm rapping.
Hey, bro, he got some bars. Hold up.
Crazy.
Who he is? Eminem 2.0.
Okay.
Come on. Hey, you got some bars.
Somebody sign that, man. Stop playing with him.
To the beat, and I'm freaking rhyming, trying and staying in time. Fine. And I'm really fine. And I'm cool person. I'd never do anything wrong. Like a ting tong 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 tong. Not a pedophile, never was a pedophile. And I will not be in denial. This is my style. Here is my file, Kyle. Yo, and check it out. It's about to end now. I'm running out of time for my song now. And I'm the best person who's ever lived. And I'm the best on the mic. I write it, trike. This is where I strike. It's like striking light and heighten. Yo, I'm not a pedophile. Yo, and this is it.
Respect that at all, bro.
He did his thing.
He had some bars.
For real, I ain't gonna. He had some bars. He told his group, like, hey, man, let me rap this whole song by myself.
Right, he got that right there.
Did his thing.
Hey, shout out to you, dude. You killed it, bro.
All right, see you guys in the Pizza Fund in just a few minutes for the Pod After Show. Support the show if you enjoy. This is my only job, and we don't run ads. We don't have sponsors. We don't waste your time with any of that crap that the other shows and all the other YouTube channels do, and we're fully uncensored in the Pizza Fund. No Patreon, none of this other stuff. You know, Parler. Oh, poor Parler. You hate that Parler's gone. You hate that the slave labor companies of Amazon and Apple have removed Parler. Well, they can't get rid of the Pizza Fund. Okay, podawful.pizza, Pod After Show. Hope to see you there. $6 level and up. And until next time, have an awful day.
Head over to podawful.com/iTunes and subscribe to us on iTunes. We're live every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern at podawful.tv. Love the show? Keep it going by donating to the Pizza Fund. podawful.com/support. And anything else you need is at podawful.com.